Guys, this is Arjita. Welcome to today's card video, and today I'm going to feature this Crafty Miraki Reason to Smile stamp set. This is a beautiful floral illustration and I love coloring such kind of florals. My favorite way to color these is definitely no line watercoloring, and for that I am going to take Arches cold press watercolor paper and place it in my Misty. I will have to stamp this image a few times so as to have clear, crisp images, lines, so that I can color them better. So I'll use my distress ink in antique linen and stamp this image a few times, because Arches cold press watercolor paper is quite textured and it becomes really difficult to get these fine details if you just stamp it once. So this is the combination I love using: Arches cold press watercolor paper, distress ink, and the paints can be Daniel Smith or any good quality watercolors. So my preferred watercolor mediums are Daniel Smith watercolors. I also enjoy coloring with Karen markers, with Zig markers, Tombow markers, and even liquid paints. So for today I am going to use my Daniel Smith watercolor pan and a few brushes. I like mixing my own greens for my greenery in this floral bunch, and I can see there are a few different types of leaves in this, and for that I will be mixing my own greens so as to have more interest and variation in the cluster. So I'll stop speaking here. I've inserted some music for you. You can enjoy that. And once this coloring panel was done, I finished the card in a very different way. So once that is done, I'll catch you and we'll finish the card together. So the coloring is done, and I added some watercolor splatters to add more interest and texture to my watercoloring. And now I'm going to use my Cutter scissors. These are my favorite, to fussy cut this beautiful floral cluster. I love fussy cutting, and it really makes me very happy whenever I get a chance to do it. So once this is done, I am going to use a die which is called Barnan Mini Slimlines from the Meraki Paradise, and I have just used a white cardstock to cut this out, and I'm going to stamp the sentiment from the same stamp set which says smile, with a sub sentiment as well. So I'm going to heat emboss this word smile in golden embossing powder, and the sub sentiment will be directly stamped with VersaFine black onyx ink. So these kind of dies are very unique because they give you space to add your sentiment as well as a lot of interest. That background with these kind of stripes is so unique, and I really liked it. So this embossing powder is by Gina K Designs, and I'm going to add it and melt it with my heat gun. I am going to use my trimmer, and with a very strong heart I just decided to cut this watercolor panel into two halves, and I'm going to use some double-sided foam tape to stick them on the bottom and top of this beautiful die. So I have also used some brown cardstock for the backing of this card, and the white and brown combination looks absolutely stunning. Now I have a mini slimline card base in white, and I am going to just adhere this beautiful card directly on top with some wet adhesive. So I really enjoyed making this card, and chopping it out into parts was tricky, but it really worked out. So I hope you also enjoyed this card video, and if you did, do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave us some lovely comments. We love reading them, and it really motivates us to do better. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye bye. Take care.